Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you all had a really nice weekend and that you are ready for some schoolwork again this week. Now, as usual, because it's Monday, I haven't seen lots and lots of work coming in yet, because usually it takes a little bit of time at the start of the week for people to get started with their work. But I do know that Alva and Olivia have been working hard on their English, and so has Anthony and Eris and Tig and Juliana, so well done to those guys. I've already seen some of the maths coming in from Casper, from Anna, from Anthony, from Olivia, from John Tom, and from Sam, so well done. I hope you like seeing your own problems being used, and hopefully we'll get to see most people's problems by the end of the week. Now, Fiona and I put that work up on Seesaw on Friday, so if you didn't send me in your maths problems early-ish on Friday, they might not be included in the ones we're doing this week because we had to set them up on Seesaw at around 2 o'clock. So if I didn't get your maths problems before 2 o'clock on Friday, they might not be questions that are given to you this week. But sure, don't worry too much about that. Also, Friday afternoon, I saw some great Irish work from Lev. It was a little bit after I'd recorded my video, so I didn't get to mention it. But well done, Lev. You did a really great book and write reader, so that's great to see. Well done. And then the history and geography work that we're looking at this week around shipwrecks. I hope you enjoyed watching the shipwreck video. I wonder, did you recognize any voices in there? I wonder. But I have seen some really good work already around that. Casper sent me a plan drawing, like a diagram of what the Holland number 5 looked like. And Vikram sent me a different type of diagram that detailed kind of what he had learned and the main points he'd taken from it. And Aaron did a great piece of writing and also managed to find an actual ship's plan, so like an engineer's drawing of the Holland 5. You must have found that somewhere on the internet, Aaron, and that was really cool to see. An interesting fact about the Holland 5 that is not mentioned in the video is around the inventor. So J.P. Holland, who was of course an Irishman from Clare. And the Holland number 5 really is the first properly working, successful powered submarine. There were ones before, like the Resurgam from Wales, and there was even one that was used in the American Civil War, but they weren't properly independently powered and they weren't very reliable. So really, we could call J.P. Holland the inventor of the modern submarine. But the thing that's so interesting about the Holland 5 is that it was a British submarine. So it was a Royal Navy submarine. And that's interesting for two different reasons. First off, because the British at the time really didn't agree with submarines. They called them damned un-English machines, which means they thought they were sneaky. They thought they were like the weapon that a sneaky power would use, not the great British Empire. So it was unusual that they went for submarines in the first place. Go on, off you go then. It was unusual that they opted for submarines in the first place. But what was even more interesting was that J.P. Holland designed a submarine for them, because J.P. Holland was a Republican and he really didn't like the fact that the British Empire ruled Ireland at that time. Ireland was part of the British Empire at that time, and he originally started by designing submarines for the Irish Republican Brotherhood, who were a group who were, using violence to try and undermine the British presence in Ireland. So originally his first submarine designs he actually gave to the Irish people trying to get Britain out of Ireland. So it's very surprising that in the end he did end up designing those submarines for the British Navy. So that's just a little interesting fact for you there. So I hope you enjoy looking at that, and there will be a project on something related to this that you will find out about tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled for that. A few people have asked if I would share their coastal regions project, so I have shared those. So I hope that gives you an idea of what a really good project looks like. Last thing I have to tell you is I have to say oops and sorry, because I somehow posted your English work twice and didn't post your Irish writing at all, and I only noticed that about an hour ago. So I've just posted the Irish writing on Seesaw now. That's my fault for it being late. So that does not mean that you're expected to now start working on that at 3 o'clock. But if you could have a look at that Irish work, maybe do it tomorrow and then do tomorrow's Irish work on Wednesday and Wednesdays on Thursday and like that. Okay, so sorry about that, and enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.